Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Mathography. Today we are discussing about very important and common topic, that is percentage, but it is very useful. Reason being, if you are in school, if you are preparing for your entrance or any of the competitive exams, or even in your day-to-day life, use this concept of percentage. So we are going to learn about shortcuts and tricks related to percentage concepts. So let's move to the first trick of the day. So today we'll be learning about what is percentage and how to convert fractions into percentages. So percent, if I take this word and split it into two parts, so per and cent. So per is upon and cent is 100. So this is upon 100, and we got the literal meaning of percentage. For example, if we have 20%, so if I have to get rid of this percent sign, I'll just simply write 20 upon 100. If it would be 3%, we can simply write it as 3 upon 100 because that's what meaning of percent is. Now let's find the conversion of fractions into percentages and the shortcut related to it. So for example, if there is just one number 1 and we have to convert it into percentage, we'll do simply multiplying by 100 and that will give me 100%. So 1 is nothing but 100%. For example, if I say that my work is done, so that is one work is done and that is 100% work is done. So it's just different ways of saying things. Here we are saying it in a number, which I said one work is done. And if I have to say in percent, 100% work is done, right? Next is, for example, my half of the work is done. So we know simply half is nothing but 50%. And how do we calculate it? 1 by 2 into 100. So as you can see, this process is basically, we take the fraction, we multiply by 100 and we get the answer. So we get 50%. And we know this conversion from fraction to percentage, which is half into 50, half will give you 50% when converted into percentage. Now from here only, can we say 1 by 4 is half of half? Because 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 will give you 1 by 4, and 1 by 2 is already 50%. So we can say it is nothing but 25%. So 1 by 2 and 1 by 4 are relatable because here we are just doing the half of 1 by 2 and we are getting 1 by 4. Similarly, 1 by 8 will give us half of 1 by 4, that is going to be 12.5. And then again half of this will give me 1 by 16 and this will go on and on. So if you know 1 by 2, you can find 1 by 4, 1 by 8, 1 by 16 and so on. Because you have to just do half of it, and finding the half of anything is not that big deal. Now we are calculating 1 by 3. Again, to find it into percentage, we just multiply it by 100. So 1 by 3 into 100 is nothing but 100 by 3, which will give me 33.33%. Right? And from 1 by 3, it is very easy to calculate 1 by 9. Because again, as we were finding for 1 by 4, it was half of half. Similarly, 1 by 9 is 1/3 of 1 by 3. So that means we have to just find the answer by dividing this 1/3 by 3, and that will give us simply 11.11. So if we know 1 by 3, we can find 1 by 9 as well. Now moving to next one, that is 1 by 5. Very easy. 1 by 5 into 100. That will give us 20%. Simple, because 5 into 2 is 10 and we can simply write it as 20%. And from here only, we can find 1 by 10 also, because it is half of again 1 by 5, which means half of this 20%. That will give me 10%. And that's all. We have 1 by 5 now, 1 by 10 as well. Now moving to next one. Okay, very important thing to know. If I know 1 by 5 is 20%, this is very important, and we can even find the value of 1 by 20 from here. So that means if this number goes there, so this number will come back here. That means if 1 by 5 is 20%, so 1 by 20 is 5%. So it's simply nothing but cross multiplication, we can say. Right, so here we are learning the fractions conversion to decimal and to percentages, and with them we are learning these things also, which are very useful and time saving. Now we know 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 8, 1 by 5, and obviously half in 1. Now 1 by 9 also we have completed. Now comes 1 by 6. So if we have to find for 1 by 6, I know it is 1 by 2 into 1 by 3. I can split it up. I already know 1 by 2, which was 50%. Now I have to just divide it by 3 to get 1 by 6, which is nothing but 16.66 and so on. I'm writing it till 2 decimal and rounding it off. It would be nothing but 16.67%. So we can find 1 by 6 from 1 by 2 and 1 by 3. We can even do the other way as well. We can find the value of 1 by 3 and then divide it by 2. In every time to find the percentages, we are multiplying by 100. So 1 by 6 we now know, which is 16.67. We can find from here 1 by 12, which is, we can write it in this form, 1 by 2 into 1 by 6. That means half the result of this. 16.67 divided by 2 is nothing but 8.33%, and that's our answer. So what we are doing, we are calculating it every time, but not individually, but with relation to whatever we have already done. So this is very important point. Otherwise, it will be very, very time consuming thing. So we have completed 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5, 1 by 6, 1 by 8, 1 by 9, and 1 by 10 also. But there is one which is left, that is 1 by 7. Let's calculate this one also. So 1 by 7, as we are finding the percentage, so we'll be multiplying by 100. To multiply by 100, we will get 14.28. But it's a little tricky as compared to others. We are very much familiar with other, fractions to percentage conversion, but not with 1 by 7. So I'll tell you the trick over here. So 1 by 7. 7. What is 7 into 2? 7 into 2 is 14. And what is 7 into 4? It's 28. And that's all. So here we have first two even multiples of 7 as our answer. 7 into 2 and 7 into 4. 14.28%. And that will give us the value of 1 by 7. Now we have all the values from 1 to 1 by 10. And I think that is all we need for our, in calculating while we are in school or even in competitive exams. So we should know only these fraction conversions to percentage. In the next video, I'll be coming up with the next concept related to percentage. Until then, stay tuned and like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.